Hey, what's up, App Mafias? Welcome back to The Commute. In this video, we're going to be making a Kotlin-based website. Now, if you do not know me and if you do not follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn, I've been posting around some of the clickbait about the Kotlin-based website I'm making. And if you do not know that you can also make a website with Kotlin, you can use Compose multi-platform and a framework like Cobweb. And that is exactly what I'm using. I'm using Cobweb to make my website. In this video, we're going to take a look at my website, what I'm doing, and what you can learn from it. And also look at some of the code and how is it going right now. Let's get started. Now, as you can see, this is my website right here, and this is super awesome. Ignore all the tabs that have been opened. And this is a very simple website. Of course, there's a lot of learning required. And let's try to look at some of the features right here that I've been inculcating somewhere in Cobweb. Okay, let's hover over it. As you can see, it turns black. The links are present. And navigation is not supposedly working as of yet because the paths are not present. But I'll try to make navigation work in my second video, I guess. You can also enter your email. So some kind of Gmail stuff right here. And as you can see, the subscribe button actually expands itself, as you can see, certain animations, quick transitions and stuff. If you go onto any image, it will show some kind of different shades and stuff. I was trying to rotate in the background as well. For example, the background tongues. This is it for this particular website. Let's try to inspect it and try to reduce it here. As you can see, it manages itself. As you can see, some of the stuff that is present right here, the commute and the navigation bar goes away as you go into this mobile mode, and the fonts become smaller, the images become smaller. It's kind of cute little website that I have. It's not responsive as of yet for the mobile, but I'm trying to make it responsive, managing itself. So this is basically called breakpoints. But let's now look at some of the code that I've been using. So the coding actually happens not in the Android Studio, but in the IntelliJ IDE. Yeah, that's how you make the websites. Okay. So let's take a look of how the architecture is being present, what kind of stuff is being used, and can you understand some of the code and make it yourselves, something like that. As you can see, this is some of the code right here. This is the architecture that we have right here. And I've divided it into components, which will be the individual components. I don't know if you can see them. So here's the structure of the website. As you can see, multiple tabs are open here. And what we have right here is components, models, pages, sections, style, and utils. Okay, you have to make these on your own. Okay, this is inside of the JS main. The JVM main, I think so, is for the backend, which I'll be, of course, making for this website because I want to upload blogs inside of it. And let's see where it goes. For now, let's see what kind of division it is present here. So we have components. Now components are small components, like as you can see, composables, small composables. And these composables are being used to present small things on your website. For example, a navigation bar is a composable, and that is a component. And that's exactly what header is. Here we go. What do we have to do? Right. A Cobweb run. And this will start our server, and then we will be able to actually launch the website. The models include some kind of enum clauses about what kind of sections will be present inside. Pages are different pages, since this will be a single page website. So this is a single page. The sections are different sections. For example, the hero section, the about section, there are two sections only present here. Let me quickly open up the website. As you can see, the commute, the left hand side, the right hand side. This is the hero section. This is the about me section. This is our different styles. These are some constant styles that you can actually use. For example, CSS style, and you can do transition. Similar to how the Android works, it also has its own implementation. It has its own libraries that you need to add. You can also, for example, I have a style sheet which has font Google APIs. I can now add a monster right here. So this is kind of stuff that you can do in this website. It means that there's a lot to, of course, learn as a Kotlin developer. It's not completely safe and balanced as of yet. It's pretty new. You cannot make a lot of good websites from it, but you can make a portfolio website, and this is something exciting, and this is what excites me, at least. So let me quickly add some animations here and there on the about section of my website. Let's see where it goes. Now what we have here are some constants. These are the constants that are responsible to actually animate. Now we want a style, so it will be a CSS style. right? And then we need a base style. This will be the base condition. We can hover over it, and this condition will be present when you hover over that particular image. We will have a transition of 200 milliseconds, and it will just rotate about 50 about section. I'm trying to experiment with it, but let's see where it goes. We have about content, about image. This is the image. Now what we have to do is replace this image style to modifier. Simple as that. Yep, here it is. It just rotates like 50 degrees. That's too much. I'll reduce the rotation built. Let's see where it goes. I can also reduce the opacity of this thing a little bit and increase it afterwards if you hover over it. Let's say that's the 30 and it goes 0. It just goes away. Okay, 50 dot percent, 100 dot percent. As you can see, it darkens. Let me quickly zoom in. Darkens a little bit when you try to hover over it. It's kind of cool. For now, this is it, and I will try to make a new section in the next video. And for now, if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description below. For now, this is the website, and hopefully you guys really enjoyed it.